Next we shall consider dynamic stability of equilibrium. In differential equation. Second order differential equation can be written as d2y dt2 plus a2 dy dt, or we can write a1 dy dt plus a2 y is equal to b. So if we solve this differential equation, then we will get yt equals to yc plus yp, where yp is equal to b by a2. So we can write yt is equal to yc plus b by a2. Now the equilibrium of this differential equation is b by a2. So the equilibrium value is b by a2. Now when yt tends to b by a2, when yc tends to 0. So if t tends to infinity, then if we get yc is also tending to 0, so in that case we will get yt tends to b by a2, and in that case we can say that the differential equation equilibrium has a dynamic stability. So we can say that the equilibrium is dynamically stable. Now whether we will get dynamically stable equilibrium or not will depend on the value of yc. So if t tends to infinity, then if yc tends to 0, then yt tends to b by a2. So in that case we can say that the differential equation equilibrium has a dynamic stability. Now in second order differential equation we have already considered 3 cases. Case 1 considers distinct real roots. So when the roots are real and when the roots are distinct, then yt equals to a1 e to the power r1t plus a2 e to the power r2t plus b by a2. So this is yc. Now when this yc tends to 0, when both r1 and r2 are less than 0. So if r1 less than 0 and r2 less than 0, so in that case if t tends to infinity, then a1 e to the power r1t tends to 0 and also a2 e to the power r2t tends to 0. So in that case this yc tends to 0 as t tends to infinity. So for getting the dynamic stability of the equilibrium in case 1, we have to have the negativity of the real roots. So this is case 1. Now we consider case 2, where the roots are repeated but real. So we consider case 2 in which roots are repeated but roots are real. So repeated real roots. So in this case yt equals to a1 e to the power rt plus a2 t e to the power rt plus b by a2. So now what is the condition for getting dynamic stability? If r less than 0, then as t tends to infinity, this first term tends to 0. So if r is less than 0, then as t tends to infinity, a1 e to the power rt tends to 0. Now what about the second term? In second term, we can observe that there is a t here. So this is a multiplicative term. So when t tends to infinity, then this a2t increases, but e to the power rt declines because r is less than 0. So in effect, this whole term will tend to 0 as t tends to infinity, because this will decline exponentially, but this will increase linearly. So this term will overpower this term. So as t tends to infinity, because of the negativity of the root, this term tends to 0. So in that case, this yc tends to 0 as t tends to infinity. So the condition for getting dynamic stability in case 2 is the negativity of the real root. Now we consider case 3, in which the roots are distinct but roots are complex in nature. So case 3, distinct complex roots. So what is the value of yt here? Yt is equal to e to the power ht a5 cos vt plus a6 sin vt plus b by a2. Now in the solution of the differential equation, we get the summation of the cosine and sine functions. So because of the presence of cosine and sine functions, we will get a circular function. Now there is a multiplicative term e to the power ht outside the bracket. Now depending on the value of h, we will get divergent equilibrium, convergent equilibrium, or uniform equilibrium. So the time path will be either divergent or convergent, or the time path will be uniform. Now when h is less than 0, so in that case, as t tends to infinity, e to the power ht tends to 0. So here we will get convergent oscillation. So here the circular path will show the convergent oscillation or damped oscillation. So if we draw the time path, then this will look like this. So here we consider the origin, and the distance of this horizontal line from the x-axis represents the value of yp, that is b by a2. So here along the x-axis we are plotting t, and along the y-axis we are plotting yt, and this represents this distance of this horizontal line from the t-axis represents the value of yp. Now when h is less than 0, then as t tends to infinity, e to the power ht becomes 0. So in that case, the time path shows a damped oscillation. So the time path will be like this. So here we will have equilibrium, and the time path will be convergent. Now when h is greater than 0, then what is the nature of the time path? When h is greater than 0, then as t tends to infinity, e to the power ht tends to infinity. So in that case, we will have divergent time path, and the oscillation will be explosive in nature. So if we draw the time path, then the time path will look like this. So the oscillation is divergent. So this horizontal line represents the value b by a2, that is yp, and here along the x-axis we are measuring t, and along the y-axis we are measuring yt. So here we can observe that the time path is divergent in nature, and time path shows the explosive oscillation. Now when h is equal to 0, then how the time path looks like. So when h is equal to 0, then e to the power ht is equal to 1. So as t tends to infinity, this e to the power ht remains at the value 1 as t tends to infinity. So in that case we will have uniform oscillation. So this is the origin and this is the value b by a2. So we will have uniform oscillation. So here the time path is neither divergent nor convergent, but it shows uniformity in oscillation. So now if we summarize the conditions for stability of the equilibrium in differential equation, then we can write these cases. In case 1, what is the condition for dynamically stable equilibrium? The condition is that both the real roots should be negative. So both R1 and R2 should be negative. So this is the conditions for dynamic stability in case 1. In case 2, the condition for dynamic stability is the repeated real root should be less than 0. And in case 3, where the roots are complex and roots are distinct in nature, then the condition for dynamic stability is that h should be less than 0. So these are the conditions for dynamically stable equilibrium. Conditions for dynamic stability in differential equation.